All right, I'm live. Supposedly. This is the internet. Watching on Twitch. Watching on Twitch. Looks like it's working. Perfect. Okay, just got to send out, let's see, tweet now. Shooting that off, which I believe is the correct verbiage for a tweet, is shooting that off. That's out there. Now, to retweet it from MinnMax. MinnMax Twitter account doesn't follow me. That's interesting, Hanson. There it is. Gonna just retweet that. Boom. Yeah, we've done it. I think that's probably in there somewhere. All right. All right. We can close that. We can close that. And here we are. Oh my goodness, people are here. Crowboy, first, as always, amazing. Hello. Let's see. We have. I don't know Ivan. I believe that's what you were going for there, right? Tinykin time. Shazira, hello. Rich, howdy. Sci-I, and Dominationic, right? That's right. Downloaded the demo for Tinykin today. Can't wait to try it out. Sweet. All right. Okay, so I should have audio. You guys tell me how the audio is. The game actually has to be selected for the audio to come through. Is that too loud? The audio is always tricky because I got it coming through desktop audio. And sometimes I can't actually control the volume of that, it seems. But maybe today it's okay. You guys tell me. Good mix. Good mix. Sounds fine so far. Great. All right. Then I'm going to intro this. 207. Okay. We're getting there. But, you know, I had to do all the I had to shoot off all the tweets myself this time. So now we should all be ready. 207. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Thursday live stream here at MinnMax. I'm Jeff Marchiafava, and today I'm going to be checking out Tinykin. Why am I checking out Tinykin? Because, as you may have seen on the episode of the MinnMax show that just launched, everybody is in love with this game. They're talking about it like it's the game of the year so far. Elden Ring, Schmelden Ring, they said. I have a quote right here from Kyle. Kyle loves it so much, he said, I quote, Breath of the Wild 2 looks like hot trash compared to this. I'm not even excited for it anymore. So, I mean, oh my god. I knew I had to check out Tinykin for myself now. And so that's what we're going to be playing today. Hello to everyone in the comments. You're all amazing. I can't scroll to see if comments go by too fast because it'll take away control from the game. But Rich Bad at Games said, did you know did a write-up of Bocce Ball for GI? It was the number 5 game of summer. I did that? I may have done that, huh? I seem to recall a column where I ranked summer games, and I'm sure Bocce Ball would have been on there. So look at how everything comes together. That was we just played Extreme Bocce Ball outside for Tuesday's show, New Show Plus, where the audience, if you're a supporting member on patreon.com/MinnMax, you get to vote what we play. And for like the past month and a half now, we have completely abandoned video games and we've just been playing sports outside. And that's what people keep voting for, so we'll just keep on doing it forever and ever, if that's what you want. So, I'm already beating Nightbot to the punch here. You can support us over there, or you can support us here on Twitch with your Amazon Prime subscriptions, because those help us out too. Let's see. Other comments? Let's see. Housecake says, I hope there's a Sudoku minigame in the Tinykin verse. That would blow my mind. Then I'd be right on the, Game of the Year bandwagon. But we'll see. Let's see. Trufo says we might need a Patreon sunscreen goal soon. I lathered up before I went out. My wife doesn't let me leave the house without sunscreen, so good on that. And Zankiel says he's happy we're trying Tinykin today, and I am too. We missed the intro, but you're basically a scientist who went out to find out where humans came from, because he's from a planet, spoiler, not Earth, and he doesn't think human beings started there, so he's trying to figure out. Rich Bad Game says Nightbot is a fraud. That's right. He's way slow to the party today. But yeah, we're trying to figure out where humanity came from, and it seems like the journey is going to be adorable. Ridme says, you're finally awake. You came out of nowhere. I think we crash landed on the way to Earth, was what was happening there. I was worried you might never wake up. You seem to be okay. Sorry, I've never met anyone of your species. Do you need orientation? We sure do. All right, tutorial time. Time to get our bearings. What is that guy? Is he like a little gnat or something? As people have noted, and as we talked about on the episode, we're in a tiny person in a big world situation, which, Jeff Cork is known for loving that. I think secretly everybody loves that, don't we? Is there anyone who doesn't like that? We're looking around. The scale of these things, I feel like I would see this stuff if it was sitting around my house. Jumping? Well, I jumped to get up here, so obviously I know how to do that. I'm way ahead of you. Yep. Okay, so it's a bubble glider, not a double jump. But that's satisfying. That's satisfying. We got climbing mechanics here. I'm loving this already. There's our first Tinykin. Oh, look how helpful and strong they are. Look at that. Let's see. Trufo says, ever since Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it's been a nightmare. Well, I guess it depends on what age you saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That movie could definitely qualify as a nightmare. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we got Tinykins all over the place. Shazira asks, how was vacation? Vacation was great. It was a week up at a cabin. My siblings were there with their kids, so finally our little baby Kai Kai, who's almost 2 years old now, finally got some time with other kids that he could run around and play with. And then when he went to bed, we all played board games. We played lots of board games, so that was nice too. Wait, the Tinykin are following you? How? Normally wander around the house and ignore everyone. Pink ones are strong. Push or carry objects. Alright. So that's how all the stuff in my house moves around. Flower pot. New objective. let's just get some more. I mean, they're all over the place, so. Drum, gotcha. Would not expect less from a giant drum. And to pop you around like that. Okay, I'm just gonna do all... Let's get all the floor ones first. Cute. Everything's cute. Cute factor is off the scale, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Okay, and I'm supposed to throw them, but you haven't explained. Okay, here we go. Pick one up and throw it. Love it. Oh, I gotta throw 30. I don't have 30 yet. What are you talking about? We gotta get these. Who are you fooling? Swolekin, someone says. Yep. The pink ones. They are powerful. Crowboy asked, did anyone else watch the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV show? I never even heard about that. Can I throw these and will they pick them up themselves? Oh, heck yeah, they will. Look at that. Perfect. Is that 30? Yep. Okay. Look at these dudes. Loving it. Alright. Let's do it. It's clear. Go get that component I told you about. Surely we haven't forgotten about what he said about the component earlier, right? Goggles. Oh, look at that. That's cute. I like the little Rabbids-esque, you know, sounds. Okay. They just need me to go first, apparently. Perfect. It's cute, cute. Nope, we're still going. Ooh, first person mode. Watch out now. What are they gonna do with that? How are they gonna do that? First component. If only you knew how many years he's waited for this. He's just been trapped downstairs this whole time. Milladane. Is that my name? Xerix, I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it. That's terrible. Xerix says, I wonder how much you have to worry about whether they're following you. From what everyone else said when they were gushing about it on this week's episode, it sounds like they're pretty smart and they kind of just take care of themselves. Truthful asks, what's the board game you cool kids are playing these days, and why is it Catan? We got a request for a top 10 board game list too. We will certainly get to more recommendations and stuff with the new Tabletop Tuesdays, the third week or the third Tuesday of every month. We got a tabletop show here on Twitch, and we'll be doing all kinds of stuff on it, and that will include recommendations. I'd like to put out other videos too with recommendations now that we're kind of getting back into it and I'm getting more games played. That'd be fun to do. So we'll get there for sure. He spent his whole life trying to find the components. How old is this guy? This is like a tragic story. Poor guy. All Alright, well, we can help you with that. Transportation device is damaged. We do need to go home. In that case, you have no other choice than to help me, ha. Well, alright. That's one way to put it. Captain Cobblepot says, hey, MinnMaxers, get cozy for Tinykin. Yes. And I have some friends to introduce you to. Biscuits with Davy says, I don't remember hearing about this game, but I'm loving the look of it so far aesthetically. Yeah, it's on this week's podcast, which I think just went up maybe an hour ago or so. I'm not sure. But plenty of people. Janet loves it. Kyle played it all night. He looked hungover on the episode of the podcast because he was playing it all night. Hanson loves it. So lots of love all around. I feel like I can already see what, the appeal of it. Let's see. Sikaru, the nectar brewer who travels mountains and valleys. You should go and talk to them at some point. This is big. Soap board. Okay. There we go. I heard about this as well. Captain Cobblepot points out the demo's on Switch and it's also on Game Pass. Yes. Slide wherever you want and get around a lot faster. Takes a little practice, but I'm sure you'll love it. Hold R1. Alright, let's do it. There he goes. Alright. Slide along their silk screens. Okay. Coreboy says new Deepest Dive game was also announced on the podcast. Okay. Nice. You hold it in. And that feels pretty good. That feels good. And I'm sure, oh look, it even leaves a little soap trail. I'm sure this is when Kyle was like, I'm never gonna stop playing this. Oh, look at that. Did I automatically grind on that too? Let's talk to this guy. Okay. Brewery. The art of distilling nectar has been lost. People are content with whatever junk they can get their hands on. What a... Okay, collecting pollen. Gotcha. We can do that. Oh, this just feels good. Yep. We got it, we got it. Alright, right up this silk thread. Perfect. Let's see. Shazira says, JeffM, how you articulated your opinion on Repack on the podcast made me laugh out loud. Yeah, that was a journey. I was very confused about that game and why we were playing it. And I really went into that podcast ready to air my confusion. But then Hanson said in like the first 5 minutes, oh, it's a remake of like a 20-year-old game, and all of a sudden it made so much more sense. So I guess... Oh no. I moved on. I shouldn't have moved on yet. I don't know what else was... Captain Cobblepot says, bet Kyle will bring Tinykin to the 210s, but will he face resistance? I think that's a very safe bet. I doubt he will face any kind of resistance. I think Janet and Hanson are already on board. I think, unless the game like really craps the bed at some point, I think he'll be on there for sure. The banner belongs to the pious shield bug named Solaria. This object is very important to her and she won't give it up easily. Okay. This guy's a bit sketchy. Oh, look, they're sleeping and snoring. That's adorable. Everything about this game's adorable. Okay, so we got more objectives. I kind of just want to go back and see what I missed over here, though. That's the obsessive-compulsive part of my personality. Let's just go up here. What? Uh-oh. Prattle's not happy. Suffered from an odious and villainous attack. These little bugs have great grammar. The Dynast guards are looking into it, but who knows? I love the lore. I wasn't expecting so much lore from a Pikmin-style game. Bring back the artifacts in good condition. I will offer you the greatest of rewards, my knowledge. Okay. Little full of ourselves, but hey. Happy to collect stuff while I'm sliding around. Let's get up here. Even that climbing sound is just adorable. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, look at this adorable little room. I wonder if that's where the old guy lives. We're going. And a dead end. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, not a dead end. Still going. Another section of the house up here. Gotcha. Looks like some pills. Makeup pad. Alright. What? I wasn't expecting the ability to get splatted. Love it. What is that rattle? Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Zane Keel says the Tinykin devs had a live stream yesterday on YouTube. They are so happy with so many positive feedbacks about this game. You know, that's wonderful because they made an absolutely adorable thing. Wait, take this key. Okay. And so I'm glad, you know, it's reverberating back to them. People make adorable little things. It's right. I'm gonna go back to it. They make adorable things that, you know, make people happy, and then people share that happiness with them. And did I just go backwards again? I'm all turned around. Yeah. Let's see. It took them 3 years to develop Tinykin. You know, if you were going to work on something for 3 years, I would much rather work on Tinykin for 3 years and, like, live in this world for 3 years than, you know, like The Last of Us for 3 years. As much as I enjoy those games, what am I doing? We were in here. We came from this place, right? We're yeah. Am I supposed to go over there? Can I get places I wasn't before? No, this is tutorial stuff. How did I get lost that fast? Let's see. Access the stairs by moving the flower pot. Use Ridmy's key to unlock Sanctar's door. I know exactly where that is, right? I remember who Sanctar is. Why wouldn't I? Let's see. You have a web you can soap slide up. Over there. Probably wasn't there? Let's see. Cobblepot says a lot of indie devs are getting praised for their amazing titles. Cult of the Lamb, Nobody Saves the World, Tinykin. Yep. It is definitely a super year for indie games. Let's see, I'm up here right. And I don't know that it's going to... Let's see, Tinykin won't follow you from one room to another. They're not very brave, but they'll be waiting for you to come back. Okay. Good to know. I feel like I've already forgotten a mechanism here or something. Nope. Oh, save. Okay, let's... I'm gonna go find... Brain Core. Playing games and reading comments is just impossible for me. Let's see. Imagine being at Naughty Dog in the last decade. It's only been The Last of Us and Uncharted. Yeah. But yeah, like working on a game like that just forever, you know, having that be your day job would be really hard, I think. That's Sickaroo. Was anybody other than me paying attention to where I was supposed to go? Let's see. What else we got here? I'm sure we got something to tell us where. Prattle, Sickaroo's Brewery. Reuniting the mission components. Okay. Yeah. It's incredible how quickly I got turned around. Is this guy? No, that was Prattle. Of course. If you go to the door you were by, you put the key into it. Which door? You mean the vents? Or... Oh, there's so many doors and vents is the problem. Look at this. Okay. And I probably should just listen to where that first guy... Main hall, slide up, big human door. Key slot. Oh, it's right there. I was right there. I should have realized the giant keyhole that my guys were right there. So let's see. Of course. Throw them over there with the key. All right, puzzles. All this soap sliding around, I forgot there's gonna be puzzles in this. We're ready. We're ready now. I'll pay more attention when they're talking. Onwards to Sanctar. I love those little guys. Didn't die, so we're fine. Oh, this must be the guard. Congratulations, expedition has borne fruit. What a haul, so many unknown objects in this strange relic. I feel that this is what we need to complete our quest. They're grasping at straws. That one dude, subscribe, thank you. We appreciate it. Nightbot is still MIA, but we appreciate all the support, which you can do at patreon.com/MinnMax and also here with your free Amazon Prime subscriptions. Do you know we have different shows every day? We have the, see, I'm already not paying attention to what he's saying either. We have the podcast that goes up on Thursdays, but you can watch it live when we record it, depending on what tier you're on. We got New Show Plus. We already talked about that. We got these streams on Thursdays, and we got a whole host of different shows on Tuesdays, as well as interviews, other random. We cover pretty much every press conference or those kind of things that show up. We got all kinds of great stuff here at MinnMax, and we got a great community. And you get access to the Discord also if you support us on Patreon. So please do that. Welcome to Sanctar, a land consecrated by the melody of Ardwin's canticle. Only the shield bugs can hear his voice. The mystery resists all attempts to solve it. Any help you can offer will be appreciated. Missionaries have just discovered something. A large, round relic. Go take a look. If you miss it, you must be blind. Well, you know what? You don't know my history with the game so far in the other room. Convincing Stellaria to give up the banner will not be an easy task. It seems that at the same time shield bugs want to broadcast Ardwin's canticle. This is just incredible how much thought they put into all these different characters. Make it accessible to everyone. But how? I'm gonna guess the answer is CD player. Oh, that guy's excited. Yeah, he is. Alright. New Tinykin. Oh boy. Do they explode? Permanently? Let's see. Heck yeah, they do. I don't know how I feel about that. But they love to blow up, so I guess that's something. Shazira asked, these Thursday streams with JeffM tend to go for an hour, right? We aim for 2 hours, depending on when I actually get started. But usually the 2 hours we try. By we, I mean I guess. I don't know why I'm referring to myself in the plurals. The royal we. Okay, this place is pretty sweet. There's something I can blow up. Don't think we can blow up that. Let's see, how do I switch between them? They didn't really explain that to me. Lots of pollen. Let's see, welcome to the hype train, Jake says. That's what I had put in the description playing this, so. And I get it. Look at these little places. It's adorable. It's adorable, and I'm probably lost already again. Let's see. I want to get over to that area with the explosive. There we go. There we go. So it looks like it just maybe knows which ones to throw. Love it. Oh. Crowboy says 2 hours is double the JeffM. That's right, it is. I don't know if you can handle it. You may need a note from your doctor, but I'll just assume you got it in advance. The royal wee is that the gold-plated wee the queen has. Absolutely. That was that was from a podcast question this week. Oh, look at that. Kind of slid up that. Some of the more of the exploding ones. The gold-plated queen wee, which doesn't exist anymore because we blew it up. To save the last PlayStation, I think was the choice we had to make there. Draw a small drawing of Ardwin to hang on the wall as an offering. Well, that's cute. Is that the drawing? Gotcha. Let's just blow that up. Beautiful. Don't dirty the walls. Okay. Spend our time dealing with the filth of other creatures less enthusiastic. Okay. Okay, you don't have to call him dirty. Can we help this poor guy? Okay. Dung beetles get a bad rap. Who are we to judge if you want to roll around poop all day, you know? I just love this soap. This is great. What a temple, missing some spires, buttresses, spikes, but it's pretty nice. So we got everything in here. Oh, no we didn't. No we didn't. Nice lock on, automatically. Spent a long time building this temple, but would Ardwin have appreciated it? Oh, see, he's got doubts. Nope. Like the organ music in here. All those pollens just fly right to you. Oh, one of those little wooden frog things that make a croaking sound if you rub the thing on its back, is what I'm trying to say there. Let's see. Captain Cobblepot says this is just a fun world to explore. Every nook and cranny has collectibles, it seems. Jake says there's not too many collectibles either. They're all in places you know to look if you play games, not random. Yeah. That's always nice. Okay. I need more of those red guys, which are right up there. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this world that they have created. Why do shield bugs hear Ardwin all the time and you don't? Ardwin works. They got a whole religion down here. You know, they could have easily just made a normal world. Normal big person in a little world, and instead they really went the distance with all of these characters and motifs. Silence and shadow. Ardwin repairs the holes in our walls, replenishes our supplies, and makes sure we survive. This is just downright spiritual. Let's see. Does that tell me that I can... Yeah. Look at these guys. Oh, look, they're meditating. Love it. This is pretty adorable. These guys are very aggressive. Oh, here he is, late to the party. Nightbot says, subscribe to the MinnMax Show podcast on your favorite podcast app. Well, that's very informative. We couldn't have figured that one out. Jake says he's 100%ed the first area so far and doesn't feel like he's pulling out his hair to find the last honey bits. Moon Garbage says the sound design is pure dopamine. Yep. Shazira says, remember that Dung Beetle Steam game y'all played on the stream way back? I don't, but it sounds amazing. To our ancestors, said, to arrogance and pride you have chosen humility and compassion. Where do I sign up? Forget Cult of the Lamb. I'm ready to join these Bumblebore here. One day, okay. Love all their little voices. It's too cute. This is too cute. Looks like I could have gotten over there. Oh, and I'm forgetting that I can probably just, yeah, I can just throw these dudes. I don't have to go up there. Love it. Okay. Wait, let's see. I'm limited on these, so I should be a little more selective about what I'm... That gets me back up here. These little benches. Love it. Shortcut. Jake says, I heard Chris Johnson from the Player One podcast say some of the designers of this game worked on Rayman. Makes sense. Oh. Missing one. Look at this. There you go. There you go, buddy. Oh. Oh. Ooh, that. It's alright. No judgment in the Tinykin verse. Flavorless sludge. One only needs to brew it to the beat. Oh my goodness. 1,000 pollen balls. Okay. I need to bring them all at the same time. Alright, I should just check this out. I should have checked this out earlier. Let's see. This is... Oh, see? Kuroko here has the answer. It's a cupboard. Okay. Got the same picture. He's on it. He gets it. Okay. You know, I'm glad that real life bugs aren't this intelligent, because I would feel terrible about it. You know, like every time you accidentally step on a bug or do anything, probably a whole new religion would sprout up from, you know, like the disaster of the time you stepped on an anthill or something. That's way too much power. I'm gonna be thinking about that every time I see a bug in my home now. Love it. I love it. We're doing it. What's this guy? Oh, little Tattletat's all scared. The Dovican says there's a monster in there, so I'm running out from that hole. He blocked it up and ran away shouting, "Mommy!" It doesn't sound like a thing a monster would say, does it? Let's see. Jake says he's looked up multiple words playing this game. Yeah. We got 4. Coreboy says, Kotaku has a whole story about the Queen's Wii from a few months ago. It never actually made it to her due to security reasons, and it was sent back to THQ. I bet they probably felt like huge a-holes for like being, hey, let's spend all this money making a golden Wii, and then we can give it to the Queen, and then it's just like return to sender. It's like, all right, well, now what do we do with a gold Wii? God, I missed that open up platform up there. Let's see, is there other stuff down here? Cute. Cute. Gotcha. Big gut nose. Oh! Rescue those guys. Let's see. I think what Captain Cobblepot says, I think what appeals most to me with this game is the layout of shortcuts. You are rewarded for exploring so you can easily return to search an area again or make things easier. It's nice. It's always a plus when they make it easier for you to get back to a place when you're like, hey, I only missed a few things and I don't know where they are. Let's see, what did so this opened up that up there. Don't think we're there yet, huh? These drawers. And I can't quite throw far enough for that. Alright, still plenty to explore down here. Don't want to use that, because there was that one door that... Come on, that's adorable. That's adorable. You did it, guys. They did it. Upturned slipper. They got a lot of bongos this household. Not sure about all the bongos, but is this like a whole big cat climbing thing? Boss is gonna love this new table. This is just too much for me. This is too cute. Yeah. Average Snorlack asks what this is. This is Tinykin. And it's adorable. It's gonna melt your brain. It's so cute. Something on my desk, every time I move, it's making a rattling noise. Pikmin on crack, XY Basilou says. XY Basilou. Basilou? Names are so hard. Shame I can't get it anymore. It fell flat on the floor overnight. I almost got knocked out. No one came to claim it, though. That looks like a piano key, doesn't it? These raspberries? I'm almost out of red ones, so... Let's go up this way. Too cute. Too cute. I'm calling the Q police. You're under arrest. We have a search warrant. We're gonna collect all the pollen while we're on the way. Let's see. Oh. Love it. Wow, I have totally been forgetting that I can move stuff with those guys. That's probably... I should probably keep an eye out for things that, I can shoot like that, huh? That's probably important. It's good to not forget the core mechanisms 30 seconds after they introduce them to you. Love it. Oh, big piano. Nothing better than a piano. Look at all that stuff. I want to go down there yet. I want to check out this piano. Too light to do the... oh, there you go. See my daughter, Melody. Can't pick her up. She can't control. Keeping this old piano in tune. See, look at these little bugs keeping the pianos in tune. That'll make you think next time you try and kill an ant that you see in the house. Kill the ant, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, now the piano's out of tune. What gives? Never put 2 and 2 together on that one. Let's see. Torso Boy says, no, I need my brain for work. Well, too bad. It's melted. It's a puddle now. Too cute. Let's see. Should have been home by now. Really starting to get nervous. We'll find you, kid. Don't worry. There's a restaurant not far away. The Felix. We've been there. Alright. New objective. New objective for me to forget. Yep. There's where it goes. Oh. I should have brought it. I should have brought it over here, shouldn't I? That would have made sense. I like that if you throw one of the red ones and there's nothing for it to blow up, it just comes right back. That's great. I don't want to be, you know, wasting these guys. Let's see. Doobie-doobie-doo. Love it. Just a little practice singing. Oh! There you go. That was worth it. I was contemplating it because I thought it was just going to be more pollen. And I don't have many of those, but I'll take that. Alright. And that's perfect because we got to go back over there and get the key, or the piano key. Which I should have... oh, blew it. I blew it. Okay. Carry that around. That is one thing I remember now. Kyle saying is that for some of these things, you can just give it to someone and they'll carry it around until you need it. And so he said, you know, when you see something and you don't know what to use it for, just carry it around until you're ready for it. And I should have remembered that and heeded his wise words. Look at this. What is this? It's just adorable. Oh, yay! Lorch Durden. Thank you for the subscription. Look at that. It's a picture of my own face. An emoji. When did I become an emoji? Life. Oh, life. I'm tired. Our little baby. He's... You can't hear him. He's out there screaming right now. Driving my wife insane. He's refused to take naps, like, for the past week. He's just decided, hey, I'm almost 2, so I'm not going to take naps anymore. Fly to the top of the halogen, you need at least 2 full bubbles. But so he just doesn't want to take his naps now. And then the consequence of that is when we get to dinner time, like 5 o'clock, he starts falling asleep. And he'll fall asleep right while we're eating dinner. And then the consequence of that is he wakes up at like 6 in the morning and wants to get up. And so we're just all, it's just chaos here. We're all sleep deprived. I'm not saying that's why I'm playing so bad, but it could be a factor. Press R to toggle the augmented reality in your goggles. Okay, so that's gonna tell me where stuff is. Right? That was the lady who needs her daughter back. Interesting. If you try and make him take a nap, he just fights it. He'll fight you all day on it. And then he just falls asleep in his chair while you're shoving food in his mouth. Now, let's see, I can probably just float down. Oh, let's see. Looks like there's pollen. This pollen. Love it. Whoop, whee. Okay. Alright, we already knew about that. I never knew our piano keys slanted like that. I didn't know that. Lord Jordan says, I see JeffM live and I resub. That's how it works. I love it. Come back every Tuesday, you'll see me here. Or Thursday. Whatever day it is today, I don't even know. Jake says, they were hesitant on the MinnMax show to call this a collectathon, but it definitely is, and a damn good one, like Snake Pass. Yeah, it's I think the hesitation is people hear collectathon and they think Banjo-Kazooie was the well, this is why I'm opening up all those paths. I was wondering, like, why do I need to hit this ruler down? But it's so that they can heft that thing over there. Yeah, I think collectathons have kind of gotten a bad rap because there are ones where it's just you're collecting everything and it's a pain in the butt, and it's not particularly fun to do. You just have to do it. But this one, it's certainly fun so far. Look at that. Grinding. Love it. Just wait for those guys. Lord Sturden says 2 years old is a good age to make the decision of not napping anymore. By 20-something, it comes back. Yeah, tell me about it. There have been plenty of nap times when he's gone to nap, and I just fall asleep right next to him, and it's marvelous. Oh, hey, look, Nightbot says, compete in Trivia Tower to win prizes and unlock the podcast version of The Deepest Dive, Max spoilers, MinnMax interviews, and more over on Patreon. You know, I don't like that sentence, Nightbot. That's kind of like a mix of two things. Compete in Trivia Tower to win prizes and unlock the podcast version. I see what you're saying, you know? Like, ultimately, the point of that sentence is to say, hey, go subscribe to us, but you're mixing two things, and it's breaking my sleep-deprived brain. But yeah, you can do all those things if you support us over on MinnMax. Nightbot also says, help MinnMax grow by following us on Twitch or unlocking exclusive benefits over on Patreon. That's kind of a mix of two things, too. I may not be, have editorial duties anymore, but you can't shut that part off on your brain. Otto says, oh, you're that weird guy who just arrived. Sorry, no offense meant. I'm the owner of this fine establishment. Rumors spread fast here at the Felix. The clientele is mostly tourists, travelers, always happy to tell stories. Love it. You have seen anyone who looks quite like you. Yeah, that's because I'm a human. What we cook here, it doesn't taste great, but we add lots of pollen in it, so it tastes alright. Look at this. Look at this. Everybody's got something to say. Macintosh. As soon as our current business is finished, we will leave this cesspool. Look at this mess. I asked for a slice of apple for dessert, and they serve it to me as mush. It's applesauce, my friend. It's a local specialty. They got local specialties in the cuisine, and these guys are... I long for our beautiful capital. What's at the capital? Crowboy says, those rare N64 games are exactly what I think of when I hear Collectathon. Yeah. Hiccup. Yep. That's the revelation we were waiting for over there. No one seems to be telling me that they know anything about this missing girl. This little missing baby girl ant. Let's see. Pair the CD player. Oh, wait. Get inside the piano. Find melody. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Nightbot. Again, Crowboy says. Yeah, Nightbot says, follow MinnMax on Twitch and subscribe to our channel. Remember, you get a free sub with Twitch Prime. At least those sentences all, you know, made sense by themselves. So we can go up farther. Grind on those pianos. Feels good. Who's up here? Oh, those were the singing guys. I missed that I could blow this up though. No, there's... There we go. I was gonna say. There's just so much to do in this area. There's still that door over on the temple I could have blown up, I think. I'm loving it. There we go. Ooh, what is this? Some kind of envelope? Look at all this stuff we got to explore still. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I think it's time. Go down here. Oh boy. This. Look at this. Love it. Let's see. Ojili. Is that Ojili? Ojili says you were pretty busy reading chat that you might have missed a cutscene after the piano key got returned. Uh-oh. What'd they say? That I had to go into the piano? Is there something down there? Oh yeah, there is. As Kyle said, he's not a huge Pikmin fan. First he said that. I think the words he said was that Pikmin is hot trash. But he said that the reason he doesn't like Pikmin and thinks it's hot trash is that the areas are already timed, and he enjoyed that he could take his time in exploring this world. And I'm totally understanding that as well. There's a lot to explore, and it's all adorable. I don't want to be rushing around for that. Love it. There we go. Lord Jordan says, watch The Deepest Dive to unlock the next Wii Sports episode. Yeah, that's what the sentences feel like. Nightbot's all, he's jumbling everything together. I think he's losing it. I think he's having a meltdown. Phew, I'm used to dealing with this old piano. It normally goes out of tune over time, but this happened overnight. Sabito. It was this weird golden coin. It was tangled in the strings. I tried to pull it out, but I got stuck. Thanks for getting me out of there. Don't worry, I know the way out. I'll leave the gold coin. You might figure out what to do with it. I love that they start snoring when I read the comments too. Basically, if you try to complete everything, it will probably take almost 7 hours to finish the game. Zankiel says. Has it gotten louder in here? There we go. Exit. Perfect. Let's go down here. Well, I see all this pollen and I can't resist. Halfway to the pollen count we needed. Ooh. I get electrocuted in the water? Let's see. Lord Jordan says, is this paper Pikmin? Yeah. It's a little Paper Mario, little Pikmin. I think everybody compared it to a third game too, but I can't remember. All that lugging around from Ambrose. What did you say her name was again? The client? Solaria. Shield bug. Next thing, Balina, they find some gizmos with some hard one that they're running around like crazy. They might have left by now. Okay. The tip is going to be good. What are these two up to? I sure hope so for how little we're getting paid. Cat door looks like. What is that? There's a mantis up there. Ojli says I found the entrance to the piano anyway, so it's all fine. Whatever the cutscene is, throwing you down there. Get that? No. We'll get it. We'll get it on the way back. This is just so much to explore. It's too good. I want to go everywhere at the same time. Look at how many guys we got following us. All these little houses. What's going on over here? I explored dark caves, forgotten caverns, and ancient tombs. This relic, the crevice we found it in was so narrow and unstable it could have collapsed at any moment, and then it did. Shazira says, I feel like we got a surprisingly large number of really good games, mostly surprise hits in the form of indies this year. And Zankiel says, yes, indie games are crushing it in 2022. Absolutely. It's been a strange year in terms of releases, because it was so stacked at the beginning of the year. especially with Elden Ring, which I have to get back to. And then it just felt like I still kind of feel like I don't know what what in terms of AAA games I should still be looking forward to, but I also really don't care because there are so many great indie games this year. Which it's a nice mix of the two. Okay, what are you guys gonna do? I'm gonna blow that up. Get that out of the way. Come back and get that, which I couldn't get earlier. What is he doing with that? Look, they're just waiting with the CD. They're like, hey, any day, open this up. We're ready for it. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. I can just ride it the whole way. The little chant while they're moving these things. I like the double step in there, you know? Horrible. Captain Cobblepot says, why do all these mini scientists have glasses? Let's break this stereotype. Indeed. But is it a negative stereotype? Is the question. Let's see. I gotta get that down. Alright, let's just go over there. It is a funny, I guess, when you look at the origin of that stereotype, you know, it's because smart people spend so much time looking at books, you know, it's like close-up viewing that leads to nearsightedness, right? And so that explains why we always have that. But nowadays, you know, everyone's on their phone all the time anyway, and you don't have to be smart to be on your phone, so we should, let's just break the stereotype. Let's see, Traveler, have you seen tardigrade drawing on the relic the shield bugs found? Right. We already figured that out. But thank you for your input. Something's nice. Okay, so we've been here. Did I just miss this thing to get up here? Was it much earlier? Charming lady with whom I was spending a delightful time at the Fragile told me of her misadventure. One of her most precious gems had fallen into this image box. TV. It's a dated TV. What year is this game set in? You look like an agile fellow. Would you mind getting in there and turning the machine back on? It's the only way to get the gem out. Okay. Let's see. Shazira says, Nintendo has some games I'm looking forward to, but for this predominantly PC gamer, PC gaming has been a lot, being the lovely indie machine it tends to be, with little AAA scheduling. Yeah. Pointed up tool to open the box. Okay. 2 good bubbles of flight. Let's see, Lorch says Spider-Man coming to PC. Yep. Can we hit that? Oh no, that's what we need the pin for. Gotcha. Let's get these real quick. Oh my goodness, stuff everywhere. think I got enough red guys now. I should just hit those every time I see them. Ojuli says, does this guy have glasses or just big eyes? It looks like there's a little thing there in between his nose. On the bridge of his nose. I can't remember. There was an opening cutscene. I can't remember if he was wearing glasses. Or like if it gave you a better shot. It would solve this mystery. Go. Zankiel says, I asked the devs during their stream if they have any plans for DLC. They said they are talking about future DLC. They kind of hinted that yes, but still too soon to talk about it. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, Tipsy is his name. That's appropriate. Touring the joints of the house. For the moment, this one is the most disgusting. See you around, hopefully somewhere better. Okay, you gonna show up here, get drunk, and then complain about how disgusting the place is? What is this stuff? Raw nectar as usual. What did you do to it? It tastes like fermented snail slime. Ah shoot, switch the bottles, sorry. Drinking slime, but not fermented, it's safe. Beautiful. Oh my god, we got a stand-up shield bug here. One of my jokes from there. How many bugs do you need to fill an apartment? I don't know, it depends on its size. 10 ants. 10 ants. 10 ants. Gotcha. Love it. Love it. I want more of these guys. Let's see. Lousy is his name. Can't handle it anymore. It's driving me crazy. I know it's supposed to be a blessing, but we've all been there, pal. We're looking for a way to make it stop. In the meantime, want another drink? Alright, let's talk to this guy. First time here, pal? Welcome to the Fragile, where we serve the best nectar in the house. Let's see. I'm not sure you could handle it though. The glass might be fragile, but this beverage is not for the weak. Anyway, there's also a comedian performing. Yep. Love it. Love it. Love it. What an adorable little spot. They didn't have to put that in there. They didn't need an entire little spot with comedians and, you know. They didn't need any of this, but it's just... beautiful game. Beautiful game. Love it. I mean, I feel like I gotta agree with Kyle that this makes Pikmin look like hot trash compared to it. I've also never played a Pikmin game, so I don't know. Maybe Pikmin has amazing lore like this too. I got quite a decent number of red, there we go. Love it. That's a shortcut I need. Good amount of red. Oops. Not you. Red bugs now, so I'm not as worried. Almost died there. Hi, here's this guy. Seems that the Sanctine shield bugs when broadcasts. Yep. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Yep. Yep. See those strings? If you jump on them, it goes boing boing and propels you into the air. Yep. Lit. Whoops. Light myself on fire. Oh, look at this. They got a band going on. This is called talent. I'm looking for something new, something I can feel in my soul. Something to obsess about, and I just found it. Oh, they're liking this music. Wow, they're really into this guy. They're the most famous band in the house, Leg. Love it. These guys. Why does everyone only care about Alex? I'm here too. Oh wow. It's a nice project. Our last client was pretty cool, but he was really weird. He had no arms or legs, this guy. But he could run up and punch people in the face. Can you believe that? What the... is that? Oops. I mean, that's gotta be deafening down there. Jeez. We're getting there. 745. Whoa. Electrocuted myself a little bit. Oh, I missed. There was a praying mantis somewhere else too, wasn't there? Problem with the staircase? What are you talking about? It's beautiful. These colors, nuances, the depth. All I see is blues and yellows. Are you sure you're okay? You poured doomies in your eyes again, didn't you? Okay, let's see. Yep, there he is. I think we missed the main area over there. Mantises? We're gonna learn about the mantises, I'm sure. Not sure I'm supposed to get up there. Ojali says, Miyamoto ripping his hair out playing this game, thinking about how good it is. You know, I bet he'd be on board. I bet he'd be like, hey, this is adorable. I just love games and I'm a happy old man. He'd just smile in his garden with his little grandchildren running around. Then he'd secretly go into, you know, like his office and lock the door in the dark, get on the phone with Nintendo, be like, you have to destroy this game. The next Pikmin better just obliterate it or else you're all fired. And then he just hangs up. And then the Nintendo office is just in complete chaos. It was Miyamoto! We gotta get working on the next Pikmin. And that's my fan fiction for Miyamoto being a nightmare. because Tinykin is too good. Oh, we got it. We got it. 800. Almost there. Get in there. Zinc Heel says break the glass. What is this? Yep. Open that first of all. Love it. Perfect. I'm gonna need to get up there. Statue is not far from being a masterpiece, but something is missing. Don't you think? I have a good nose for art. So we need a nose. Huh? Lots of shortcuts. Love it. Get the last of this pollen. Oh boy. Whole nother area up here. I hope the owner of this house doesn't have allergies, because that would be terrible. There's pollen everywhere. Also, I kind of want to just stack stuff all around my house to look like, you know, there are these little things living here. That would be a cool aesthetic for interior design. A Tinykin core, whatever they'd call it. I'll get down there. I don't want to actually go down there. Oh, there's bugs down there too. Alright, we'll go down there. On the way down, we'll get it. That's Mildly Raven says, does anyone have any other good examples of indie games that outshine their inspiration? To which Ojli correctly says Stardew Valley for sure. Yep. That's... And that one's... I mean, I love Stardew Valley. It's frustrating in the sense that, like, we had been waiting for another good Harvest Moon game. Just do another 2D pixel. I already know where the nose goes. Do another 2D pixel Harvest Moon. And they just wouldn't do it. So, you know, Eric Barone, I think his name is, did it himself. And made $1 bajillion. And now that's the game everyone thinks of when they think of farming games. And someday, people are going to think of Tinykin when they think of Pikmin games. You're going to say, oh, it's one of those Pikmin games. And people will say, oh, like Tinykin? Shazir says, I'm pretty eager to see more of the new Chocolatier game. Absolutely. All right, we did it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that got us so close. Marvelous, you're not the amateur I thought you were. This is art with surgical precision. Got all that stuff. I think the old man at the museum could teach me how to read this. Books? Impossible, darling. Prattle still knows the meaning of certain signs because they were repeated to him, and he's a bit weird. What about Rosetta? I don't like to be mean, but she already seems to be struggling with the few symbols on Tesla and Edison's machine. But maybe books are super important. Look, try if you want. But also think about getting some fresh air. I wouldn't want you going silly with all that reading. Those are the kind of stereotypes we have to work against. Alright, into this. Beautiful. 950. I don't want to throw that guy, do I? Right, we did that. Okay. So he's saying I need 2 full bubbles. But I haven't figured out a way to upgrade that yet. Although there's still so much I haven't explored over here. The entire sofa? Alright. Got stuff up here. Delivery staff. Oh, you need envelopes, do you? Look at that one. That one. Gimme. Okay. Little inflammatory to the postal ants, but Shieldbug Troop is back at St. Charles, right, my boy? Crater Gaming asked, "Is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon count kind of a weird case?" Ojali says, "I prefer Hollow Knight over SOTN, Symphony of the Night." See, brain's still working. 4 hours of sleep, no problem. Oh, let's see. Last shed. Want to end their lives near Ardwin. That's heavy. Let's see. Food shortages. Economy, all right? All the inflation. What's a bug to do these days? Oop, missed that one. Wait, has it been 1600 this whole time? Was it 1600? I only needed 1,000. I still don't really know how to work. Let's see. Right. I can just throw these guys up there, right? Oh, I'm entering their homes. Back with my pin and I'll crush them flat like a pancake. So I need one more envelope for that. Alright, let's go back to the nectar guy. Oh, I could have moved that over. Or move it back. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Take this. A bubble. Perfect. Now we're talking. Zankeel says, I know this is off topic, but I just finished Midnight Fight Express, another awesome indie game. I'll have to put that one on the list too. Let's see. Yes, I've gotten the extra pollen. I suppose it did show bubbles right there. He probably even told me straight out that I could use it for that, but oh, look at this. Ah, that's where I left you guys, right? Okay, gotta go up there. We went through there. It's probably just floating from that bubble spot though, right? Let's just take a quick... We went through there, that's good. But obviously not everywhere in there. How do I get back to that guy? More mysteries. The soap was just a genius idea. Oh. MinnMax. People were saying break the glass. I don't know if I can. I don't think so. No. Oh boy. Love it. Hansen also apparently just streamed this game, I think yesterday. So you can see his thoughts in the archive too, if you want to. Oh, hey, also, Nightbot says, subscribe to the MinnMax Show podcast on your favorite podcast app. And he also says, follow MinnMax on Twitch and subscribe to our channel. Remember, you get a free sub with Twitch Prime. It's true! Nightbot is right! He was correct all along. Oh, look at that. I wanna get that. Love it. I love that I can just chuck those guys. Oh, so many places. Look at this. More of the pink guys. Nothing down. What is that? I gotta go for it. Hey, let's see. You gonna tell me what this is? My imager. Gotcha. Poof creates an image of what it sees. It's a bit heavy, but my followers help me move it around. I have at least one image of me in every room. Okay. Not enough. Not ready for that. Is this the area I was trying to get to? Heck yeah, it was. Boo. Gasper. Oh, Gasper. That's so you. Love it. Shazira says, okay, so this counts as a skate game now with the soap? Absolutely. That's Mildly Raven says, definitely a skate game. I expect a trick editor. That would be good. You can do tricks. You can do a kickflip there. So it counts. And it feels good. Seen it. A monster. You're still talking about this monster, huh? You with the weird hair. Brings back some evidence. Should go see Instagret. Nice. Yep. There we go. Makes sense. Well, that's where the picture's gonna go. But all of my Tinykin are tied up at the moment. Don't think I was done exploring it here. Was I? Did I somehow go right past? Love this. Is that purple? No. Let's see. Oh, let's see. So games using a floppy disk in 2022 as a save symbol. I feel like there are a bunch of youngins in gaming who only know of it as a save symbol via context and have never actually seen one. But then I guess what else would we use? Yeah, great question. I certainly remember them. Those were the days. Those were the old, long ago days. Thank you, Zion, for subscribing. Was it Nightbot? Did Nightbot win you over? Love it. Yeah, Hanson told me that he had basically just streamed this. I told him I was going to stream it. Then he said, "You just streamed it. What if I stream, you know, something else?" And I said, "Never. I want to play this." But it's one of those games that I could already tell from the chatter, from the hot MinnMax chat, that this was going to be, you know, this game was going to get talked about at the end of the year. So I was like, hey, it would be perfect. Perfect to, okay. Move to this part now. Finally. It's nice having an outlet, I guess a literal outlet, but also this show to talk about, to kind of play games every week. Now, where was I actually trying to get to? Oh, just over there. Yeah, we can make that, right? Can't make that. You can't make that. Glide. to the top of the halogen. Was I supposed to just go over there? Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, there's the push pin. Perfect. Okay. And that was for the TV down here. Love it. Look at that. Did it. Critter Gaming says an SD card. You could use an SD card as a save symbol. They broke it, my picture box. Eternity spent in here. This nasty thief comes in, cuts the cable, and everything stops. So no more sparks, no more nothing. You're looking for gemstones they stole? Fell to the bottom of the box. They dropped it when I surprised them. Alright, turn it back on. Guy spent his entire life on this. Can't just leave him hanging. That gonna electrocute me? No. Okay. Right. Love it. They picked it up on the way over here. Oh, and then I fell down anyway. Ojali says, nowadays I use 3.5 discs as coasters in my living room. Nice. Yeah, back in my day, when I was very old, older than that sentence, actually probably as old as that sentence would make you think. I just remember having to make a backup of WordPerfect, which was, you know, like Microsoft Office, a competitor back then to Microsoft Office. And it was like, you know, they tell you to just make a backup of it yourself, but it was like 30 of those, you know, of the hard disks, not the floppy ones, but the ones that each one would hold, you know, like 1.4 megabytes of information. I remember spending a long time just switching in and out disks of WordPerfect, because God forbid you don't have WordPerfect should something ever happen. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we turned it on. We turned it on, right? We were supposed to talk to this guy. My life, my reason to be. I have recovered all that I am. Wow, thank you. Something fell out in the front, right? There it is. Oh, it's one of those sucker pops. Love it. Love it. Love it. Haha, you are a true gentleman. You know, on further reflection, I'm sure I'll be able to make better use of this gem than its original owner. Interesting, this kind of collector's item. Right. The creature. Gotcha. Okay, let's return this envelope real fast. Which was... back over here, wasn't it? Where the shield bugs go to die. Love it. We did it. Let's see. Zankeel says, can't wait for MinnMax Game of the Year episode and see if Tinykin will show up. It's gonna show up. I can tell you that right now. it's gonna be there. Where it lands on the 210s, I'm not sure, but I can't imagine a world, tiny or large, where this doesn't end up on the 210s. I won't allow it. Did I miss? We did it. Like the organ music in here? That's cute. I got the tuning fork. What was this for? Love the sound of them marching those things around. Oh, let's see. Where were they going with that? There we go. Love it. All right, gotta get back up there. Creator Gaming asks, did you use Lotus 123 or didn't I? I didn't. I'm not sure what Lotus 123 is. I never used that one. I was a word perfect boy back then. I don't know if he was trying to talk to me or not, but we still got stuff. This is very satisfying. Just on mop-up duty. More stuff over there. We got more stuff everywhere. Oh, love it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my god! Not expecting the random violent death every now and then. I get a guitar. Shazira says, I've been racking my brain for a good-natured joke category for repack. And Shazira asked, what are common Minnesotan phrases outside of oofda? There's don't you know, you betcha, you'll hear. Here you go. Here we go. Not in the water. Okay. I don't even know why I'm collecting pollen anymore. Just for the, just for that little tally at the bottom there. And how close I am. Alright, we gotta get that CD up there. We've come this far. Encarta, someone says. Ojali says, speaking of old software, I'm only 31, but Encarta 97 got me to start playing the saxophone a simpler time. Yeah, another one of those old-timey things, because that's the natural thing I would be talking about. When we got our first computer, it had a CD for Encyclopedia Britannica, And so you could, it was an encyclopedia that you could look up stuff, but they had like, if you looked up, this is a whole drawer down here, stuff. But I just remember we looked up, my brother and I looked up New York City, and it showed like a little video, like a street view video of New York City. And we showed it to my grandpa, and he was like, oh, is that, you know, is that live? Is that like what's happening there right now? My brother and I had a good laugh because that kind of technology would have been inconceivable at the time. And it wasn't that many years later that that we don't think twice about a webcam nowadays, but how times change. My grandpa was ready for it. And also, I can't remember if I've ever shared this story at MinnMax, but the first time my brother showed my grandma an iPad. He brought in an iPad because that was new technology at the time too. And he showed it, and he was flipping through, they had like pictures of, like high def pictures of roses and, that kind of stuff. And he was flipping through it. And my grandma looked at it and she nodded and she said, "This must do wonders for pictures of naked ladies." Thought grandma's ahead of her time too. Welcome to the Great Cassette Hotel, most renowned of all sanctuary. Breathtaking view of the temple. See? Location. It's all about location. Sky Eye says this is the only level I've been able to find all the pollen so far. Let's see. Nightbot says compete in Trivia Tower to win prizes. And also, you can unlock the podcast version of the Deepest Dive, Max spoilers, MinnMax interviews, and more over at Patreon. That's what he should say. Clump of hair upon your head does not fit the standing of our establishment. Boy, everybody's got something to say about my haircut, huh? Having you here is not worth it. Rude. I didn't want to stay here anyway. I'm gonna go solve the tardigrade mystery. Yep. Nightbot. More Nightbot. That's Mildly Raven says Grandma knows what the people want. Crater Gaming asks, did Grandma have thoughts on VR? She did not live long enough to see VR. Oh, look, they already did it! These Tinykin. They're way ahead of the game. Alright, we did it. Get these last 3 pollen for no reason other than they're there, and I must. Also, now I must get these ones because they are also there. I will stop looking for pollen, or at least try. All right. So we got it into the player, right? Oh, but it's down there. I'm going in the wrong direction because pollen distracted me. God, pollen! It's everywhere! Look at all this. How could I say no? We're 3 minutes past quitting time. Oh, what am I doing? I can just throw guys up there. I don't throw these guys nearly enough. They're such wonderful helpers. Alright, here we go. Time to solve the mystery. Right after we get the pollen back here. Now time to solve the mystery. After we get those. Gotta do it. Oh, so close. Current is flowing. It's a bit jury-rigged. I'll have to find an alternative, but in the meantime, I think you should try to help my colleagues. What? That thing your Tinykin is carrying looks awfully a lot like a button I'm looking for. See, we had that one. Nightbot just spamming again. Help MinnMax grow by following us on Twitch. Also unlock exclusive benefits over on Patreon. That's what he means. Follow MinnMax on Twitch and subscribe to our channel. If you plan to insert it in a slot, be warned that I have already patented the idea. Good thinking. Let's see what this guy says. Exactly the right shape. I still don't understand these symbols. Let's do it. We did it. There it goes. Oh. Lovely. Look at this. What a reward. What a game. Look how happy they all are. Help the sanctor. Even the ants can hear it. Studied by all. Most precious treasure. Oh. You needed that, huh? I love it. Alright, folks. That is Tinykin. Wait. That's not Tinykin. We're not ready for that yet. I'm not signing off yet. We had to catch a monster, didn't we? Almost forgot about the monster. Let's do it. They're taking their time. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Leave them without me. There we go. Shazir asked, what do you think about the game so far? Thus far, I'm loving it. It's adorable. Solid mechanics. Putting the Pikmin, mechanisms to work is great. I didn't expect it to feel so good. Just like the world traversal is great. Adorable. Just a happy time. How can you not smile while you play this game? You'd have to be some kind of monster. So again, Kyle right on the money, saying Breath of the Wild 2 is hot trash compared to this. And also Pikmin. I don't know why Kyle hates all Nintendo stuff nowadays, but he was right about this one. Beaut. It's a beaut. Let's take this one back, finish it off, show that ant that the other one knew what he was talking about the whole time. And thank you, M. Higgs, for the subscription. We love it. I love it. Proof. Put it in the frame. It's got a picture evidence. That's your monster? Teeth sharp as razors, eyes dark as the night, with an aura of hatred. It's a plushie. Classic Dovikin. Do you want to go and see it and show us all what you're capable of? Love it. What's the art? Oh, there we go. We got all kinds of artifacts. 3 out of 3. Alright, well, that is Tinykin. It's adorable. There's a demo out, I believe, on Steam for it. And it's also on Game Pass. So, which is perfect place to try it out. I think it's on Switch too. I think Kyle says it runs great on Switch. Game Pass. So check it out. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for all the support that you give MinnMax all the time, all the content that we're making. We appreciate it. If you don't support us yet, patreon.com MinnMax, is the place that you can do it. And I will see you next week. I'm sure I'll be doing one of these streams on Thursday. We got next Tuesday is gaming together, getting Better Together Tuesday show, first Tuesday of the month. We'll be playing some kind of multiplayer thing then. We'll be, I'm sure, doing some kind of crazy outdoor sports. I think I know what it might be. I'm not going to say, but it'll be a good one, which you can vote on for that too. So thank you. We'll see you next time. But in the meantime, I'm going to send you guys on to someone else. Let's see. Who should you go watch? How about Nextlander is playing Ninja Turtles right now. The Cowabunga collection, which we also talked about on this week's episode. So check that out. Check out that episode if you haven't listened to it yet. You'll hear Kyle and everybody else talking about Tinykin and Ninja Turtles. So thank you for watching. Here we go.